Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. All right, I'm just adjusting a few things. I got to get my laptop out of the way. All right, let me find us so I can share us and I can see what we're doing. If you're here, say hi and comment down below. I need to draw a winner from last week who shared my video. Oh, good. Here we are. I'm going to mute myself and I can see us. Yay. All right. So if you're here, I don't know, both of these sides of this grid paper look pretty rough. Okay. So in our catalog, you've probably seen these clear envelopes, and you've probably seen that I use these clear envelopes to protect my cards. So like whenever I have a card and I put it on display, you know, I'll put it in a clear envelope. I've gotten questions about clear envelopes before, like could we use a clear envelope to mail? And you actually can mail a card in a clear envelope. And so you would want to, you know, put the address label on here, probably on the blank side. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Melissa. And you'll just, you know, you could put a return address stamp, and then, you know, you can put your postage stamp here. But this weekend, we had Onstage Live, which was fun. And we found a really fun new way to use the clear envelopes. So I wanted to show you a way to use the clear envelopes. So I'm going to pull some of this paper in. I'm going to have you guys make a choice for me. So we're going to make a winter card, and I'd like to see which piece of paper you want me to use. So do you want me to use kind of the pine bough piece? Do you want me to use sort of the blues, the kind of icicle piece, or the purple? So pine bough blue, icicle purple. So everybody vote and tell me what you want me to use. Hey, Ann. Hi, Lynn. Hey, everybody. So tell me which piece you want me to use. I got to find something. All right, I gotta find something. Hold on. All right, so let's see what you guys chose. So I see purple, pine bough, icicle. Well, now I have one for each. That's not gonna work. All right, so we decided the blue is out. Good. So now, pine bough, icicle, or purple. What are we going to do? So it's going to be, hey, Patsy Palmer, you might get to purple. Oh, Patsy Palmer made the deciding vote. Good job. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to cut this piece of paper. I'm going to cut it for... I'm going to go this way. And then it's 6, and I need it to be 5 1/4. So 6, so just 3/4 off. And 3/4 at the bottom. All right. Let's see, 3/4. Wouldn't it be terrible if you like sliced your finger? Oof. All right. So we're going to stick this piece of DSP inside our clear envelope. We're going to slide it down, and we're going to make a shaker card, but with this. So I've got my snowflake sequins, and yes, in here I have some snowflakes that I had punched out last year from the snowflake set that we had last year, but I'm just going to set those big guys aside. And I'm going to take all of these guys, because this is like leftover stuff I've got. Oh yeah. And we're just going to dump all of this in here. That's exciting. Now the question is that enough? So I think so. I think that'll be good. All right. So I'm kind of squishing that all the way to the edge, okay? And I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to tape this down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some washi tape. And you could use Scotch tape, you could use packing tape, you know, whatever you want. But I'm just going to make sure that's nice and taped down there. And then I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to tape that down as well. And I'm probably going to tuck in like the corner too if I can, but I might not be able to. And it's going to take me probably 2 pieces of this tape to make this happen. All right. And if I had Scotch tape on the ready, I would use that, but I have no idea where Scotch tape is in this house. So that's a fun fact. Marianne used to go through rolls of Scotch tape and also Band-Aids like they were water. And I actually had to limit her on the Scotch tape. And so one year I said, you get 1 roll for the next, I don't know, 6 months or something. So what this does is it creates a fun shaker, right? But with not a lot of fuss, right? Because when you build shaker cards with the window sheets and the mounts and everything, it's a lot of work to build a shaker card like that. So now what we can do is we can mount this on a card. Oh dear, are we still, everybody with me? Oh, that was weird. It was like it wasn't doing it, but we're good. Okay. Whew. Hey, comment that you're still here. Everybody say hi or something. Because my phone went in some sort of spinning circle. All right, let me find a card base. You think we should go like gorgeous grape, like really like hardcore purple? Yeah, man, let's do it. All right. Oh, good, Melissa, I'm so glad. So I thought this was a really fun way to use our clear envelopes and a way to create a shaker card that doesn't make you do really difficult layers and like have to use like a bunch of dimensionals and I don't know. I always feel like it's just such a hassle to make a shaker card. And I love shaker cards because I think they're fun. So here we go. Nice. So we're going to lay that down on the front. And so it's basically going to create like a pillow effect. And I do have a little bit of air caught in here. That's kind of a shame, but I think it'll be okay. All right. And then what we're going to do is I'm actually going to use tear and tape on the back because I want to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. And you know, if I had some Seal Plus, I would probably just use some Seal Plus. But for now, let's just use some tear and tape. And then I wanted to encourage you, next week, Wednesday, for Facebook Live, we're going to do some crafting together. So next week, I need you to bring some things when you come on the Facebook Live. So I want you to bring 2 pieces of designer series paper that are 6 by 12. So 2 different patterns. And you're going to bring 11 half sheets of cardstock. Don't score them, but just bring 11 sheets of half sheet of cardstock. And then if you want to bring like a stamp set or, you know, a punch that coordinates, I'll kind of show you what we're going to do at the end of this tonight. But I wanted to make sure that everybody knew what we're doing next week. And I use the COVID-19, remember back in the spring? So we found out Stampin' Up raised over $200,000 for COVID relief efforts with that COVID-19 printout. And I thought that was really cool. All right, so, ooh yeah, we got a cool shaker card. I'm so excited. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my stamp set out. And I think, yeah, I want to do the Dove of Hope stamp set. because I want to have this "May your season be filled with all the wonder and blessings of Christmas." And so I'm actually going to like stamp that, and I'm going to put it right here. And then we're going to take a few of these cute little snowflakes that we've got that are left over from last year, and we'll put those on the front. And so, and I've got a few that are, actually, are these all glittery? Oh, yeah. But I'll turn a few of them over so they're not all glittery, because that feels intense. So these dies are really fun, y'all. The Dove of Hope dies, detailed dove dies. Because of these like wings, they can look like angel wings. The dove is really beautiful, but then there's also this sweet like ornament that you can hang from his mouth. And yeah, just a beautiful set. So if you don't have this set, I would highly encourage you to get it. This is one of the stamps I have not inked up yet, so I'm excited about that. And let's get some Highland Heather in here. And let's get, whoops, cut that. All right, so let's see. I think you're gonna really like my exact measuring technique here. You guys, you love that I'm not exact, don't you? All right, let's just make sure. Yeah, I think we can go over a little bit. All right, that looks good. And then this is probably a little too big. Sure, that looks good. All right, let's stamp this guy in some Highland Heather. So Gorgeous Grape is a beautiful purple color, but when it comes to stamping for Christmas, I tend to stamp in Highland Heather, or you could stamp off, you know, if you're using Gorgeous Grape. But in this case, may your season be filled with all the wonder and blessings of Christmas. Lovely. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my trio punch in here. I haven't used this in a while, but we're going to. And we're going to add some detail that I hope is not going to be too large. And if it is, well then, that looks a little too large, eh? You know, you live and learn, right? All right. Well, boogers. I do think it'll be nice to have that, so maybe we'll go a little larger on this piece. Okay, so this piece was 2 1/4 by 2 1/2. So instead, let's go 2 3/4 by 2 1/2, maybe. Let's see, just getting a little bigger will help. And I think what I'll do this time is I will pre-punch it with this. So this has a corner rounder, which is really nice. You can do both the corner rounder and this, right? So we can like round the edges and do that, which I think looks really nice and finished. So I'll go ahead and corner round those. 2 3 4, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do the 3 1 2 and 3. All right, now that we've got that, now we can aim this maybe a little better. Okay. Hopefully that came out. Perfect. Excellent. All right. So we'll pop that up on some dimensionals for sure. And 1, 2 3 4 Boop, boop, boop. Yep, bottom left for sure. All right, and then let's put a couple of little snowflakes on here because I think this will be fun. So we'll put a snowflake, a bigger one, probably back behind. And then I'll probably put, I think I'm going to keep them flashy. So I might do maybe one up here, maybe one there. All right, so let's get some glue dots. You have to be careful when you cut these little snowflakes out so you don't rip an arm off of one. Nice. Okay, there we go. Look at that shaker card. That's fun. So that gives us some action and some interest and a really fun fall card. So if you have some of these clear envelopes or these baggies at home, you also, I don't think using like a piece of like saran wrap would work. But what would work is a lot of times we get our dimensionals or like these, like the champagne rhinestones, come in these bags, these acetate bags. You could totally use the bag to do this. So if you've never, placed an order for clear envelopes and it's not really one of the things you have around, you probably have a package of rhinestones or something that you could do something similar. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was fun. I do have a hostess code going because I have a ton of classes that I'm teaching. So you have until this weekend to RSVP for my Gnome class, Gnome for the Holidays, which is my Christmas card class for this month. I also am doing a Crafternoon, Pick a Kit Crafternoon over Thanksgiving break. So if you're not doing anything over Thanksgiving break and you want to come and hang out with us, I have a hostess code running for that. And I will grab it real quick. If you're not on my email list, send me your email and I would love to, get you on my email list because I think that, you're probably missing out on some of the announcements and things, but you can see it here on Facebook too. I put all of the events here on Facebook. I'm also hosting a stocking stuffer class the first weekend in December. And so I'd love to have you come to that. I've already gotten a lot of interest on that class. My card class is $15 or free with a $35 order on my hostess code. And I will write the hostess code here for you with a marker that is supposed to be on my desk, but isn't at the moment. And then, all right, here's the hostess code for this week. It is X3RNP32P. Okay, so X3RNP32P. I probably just need to write it on a X3RNP32P. That's the hostess code for this week. And so I'd be happy to send you all the ingredients to make this fun card. And I encourage you, what other little shaker items or things do you have around that you could put in and make a really cute, fun shaker card for those that you love? And then let me show you kind of what we're going to work on next week. So next week, I'm going to show you how to make, it's called a double wonder. So a one sheet wonder takes one piece of DSP and makes a bunch of cards out of it. This is called a double wonder. And you are going to end up making 11 cards just by using 2 half sheets of designer series paper. So our paper comes in 12 by 12 pieces and you're going to get a 6 by 12 piece. And I'll put up an image next week to help you kind of pre-think and pre-prepare. So don't worry about that, but I encourage you to come and craft with us next week. The cards we're going to make next week, I use the COVID-19 printout, but I'll just show you kind of what they look like so that you have an idea of where we're going. So we're going to make all these cards next week, but it's super easy, I promise. So I'll put up some dimensions. I'll probably put them up this week, like on Friday, so that you can start to prepare, and cut some things. And then we'll sit together and we'll make a bunch of cards next week. So maybe you need to get some Christmas stamping done. You've got to get some Christmas cards done. So I'll probably use a Christmas themed paper next week, just because I'm all about knocking out my Christmas cards this year. And I'm excited. So if you have any questions, let me know. This is the hostess code. Again, my Gnome for the Holiday class is Sunday the 22nd from 2 to 4. If you place a $35 order on the hostess code, you get the class for free. Or you can pay a $15 fee for the class and I will ship it to you. That is for Gnome for the Holidays. Gnome. That says Gnome. And then the other option is the Pick a Kit Crafternoon during Thanksgiving break. Everybody can pick whatever kit they want. And if you order a kit, again, on this hostess code, have it shipped to you directly, then we'll all get together and make a bunch of kits and have a fun afternoon. And I've got a couple extra projects that I'm going to send you for just participating. So, let me know if you've got any questions. Hope you enjoyed making this card. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.